I'm going to be presenting the AWARDS Award. This year we're finishing up the 4th year in AWARDS for Ed Miller. AWARDS is a college preparatory class that follows students from their 7th grade through their 12th grade year in Aberdeen. AWARDS stands for A, B, I, D. Thank you for your help. Due to the strength of this class, it is the first time that we've presented both a female and a male student this award. The male recipient has demonstrated both personal and academic growth here at Miller. He scored a perfect 12 on his writing MSP. He is focused, hardworking, and always willing to help out. He's one of the kids that teachers can count on to put stuff away and to seek out the things that need to be done. He always had strong academic skills, but in 7th grade he didn't always work up to his potential. And he showed the typical silly 7th grade boy behaviors. But as he went into 8th grade, he matured into a very focused young man. His mom describes him as one who cares about others' feelings and tries to avoid the daily drama that's so easy to get caught up in. He goes about his business quietly and stays under the radar. I have also seen these traits in him, both in the classroom and in the halls. This young man has shown himself to be truly individually determined, which is why we are very proud to present Chris Griffith with the 2012. The female recipient sets exceptional standards for herself. She is determined to succeed and excel in everything that she does. Each year she has made tremendous gains in her education due to her hard work. She is also an accomplished artist. I've really enjoyed being her AVID teacher the last 2 years. I can always count on her to do all of her work and also spend the time needed to get her work done thoroughly and correctly. In fact, once in AVID, we did a group project where I drew trees and the students had to draw fruits to represent their strengths, thorns to represent their weaknesses, and most groups just got busy right away, drawing the fruits and the thorns and so on. But this group took a little bit longer because this particular student spent extra time redoing my tree to make it very realistic, and she added a thorny rose that wrapped around the trunk, and it just was very beautiful. One of her teachers describes her as a blessing in the classroom and finds her sense of humor and grace dealing with other students refreshing. Her mother describes her as a good humanitarian that helps others and likes to succeed in all that she does. She is advanced academically because of her individual determination. We are very excited to see where Katya Mendoza's determination takes her. Next, Mrs. Good will be presenting the STEM Life Science Achievement Award.
Sam Blake was a longtime science teacher here at Miller. He was dedicated to his students and he fostered their love of science. He was also a skilled taxidermist and wood carver. Some of his excellent work is still on display here in the science rooms and in the library. Sam Blake was greatly admired by all of his students, his peers, and by members of the Aberdeen community. To honor his memory and achievements, the Sam Blake Science Award was established in 2000. This is an annual award that is given to an 8th grade student who truly loves science and exhibits a very strong interest in pursuing a science-related career. The 2012 recipient is Miller Junior High School's own version of Bill Nye, the Science Guy. According to his mother, he has rewired and reworked and re-engineered his room until the ceiling looks like Swiss cheese. In his room, he has 22 different switches for 4 lights. He works on his screens and his family's computer, and he also builds white rockets just for fun. This student expects to pursue a career in computer software design or engineering and work for a leading technology company. It is my pleasure to present the 2012 Sandblade Science Award to Seth Harnonsi. Who will present the Conifer Music Award.
It's really meaningful, but there are pretty challenges with my name. I'm here to present the Teresa Conifer Memorial Award. It's a memorial award given to one male and one female 8th grade musician from Miller Junior High School. Teresa was an honor student as well as a very active musician at Miller. After her death, her parents established a memorial award to be given annually to 2 qualified students. The requirements for this award are as follows. The 2 recipients of this award must have an accumulated grade point average of at least 3.5. Each recipient must be an active participant in the Miller Orchestra, bands, choir, or percussion ensemble. And the awards must be voted on by all 8th grade students currently enrolled in a music class at Miller. So this year's female student was born here in Aberdeen, attended Cosmopolis Elementary School. She has had a number of music teachers, including Mrs. Kosky, Mr. Dyer, Miss McLaren, Ellen C. Pickle, I think it's Pickle actually, Phyllis Pfeiffer, and Mark Smith. She plays alto saxophone, clarinet, and piano, and is especially influenced by the music of Chopin and Diana Ross. She has performed with a number of ensembles this year, including the Miller White Band, Miller Jazz Band, Grace Harbor Symphony, and the Grace Harbor Jazz Band. She also performed as a solo act in the Miller Talent Show, which was very awesome if you missed it. When she is not playing music, she likes to draw or spend time with friends. She's also an active member of the ASB, and she would like to thank her parents for their love and support. And you've seen her up here already, Clara Park. And our male winner was born in Olympia and attended Robert Gray Elementary School. He plays saxophone and piano and also is an excellent singer, which also happened at the talent show. He has been instructed in music by Mrs. Kosky, Mr. Dyer, Miss McLaren, and has performed this year with the Miller White Band, Miller Jazz Band, and in the Miller Talent Show, both as a soloist and as part of the Miller Glee Club. His talents in music extend well beyond the realm of performance. The most recent band concert featured 2 of his arrangements of popular songs. He is influenced by all kinds of music and enjoys listening to a variety of genres. He is also involved in ASB and enjoys playing sports as well. He is grateful for his parents and God for always being there for him, and sends a big thank you out to everyone who has ever encouraged and supported his music. This is Michael Firestone.